the fast 5 things you need to know. We'll start your day off swirly, it's the toast. I sound amazing.
Welcome back to the Toast and happy Tuesday. Hope everybody's having a pargy Tuesday. And yeah.
And I choose to have a pargy day as well.
The thing about living a pargy life is that it's a conscious choice.
It is, but like
1000%.
most things that are beautiful, it's a choice.
I'm going to butcher this quote I heard on TikTok. But it was all about how, like, in life, you could be the thermometer or the thermostat. Like, you could tell people your temperature, or you could set the temperature, or you could just, like, let other people tell you how hot you are. You know what I mean? Like, something like that.
Like, you could create the environment, or you could just be subject to it.
Correct.
I like that.
I liked it, too.
So we are setting the temperature. We are the temperature.
We're the thermostat. Like,
but aren't thermostat and thermometer the
same thing? No, and, like,
We're the temperature.
Thermometer just tells you what temperature it is. That's not us. We're the thermostat, bitch.
We set the temperature.
Correct.
And then the swirlitude is the temperature?
Yes.
So it is swirly degrees outside today.
That's definitely true.
Yeah. For swirly summer.
Be the thermostat, not the thermometer.
That's actually really cute.
I know. I just wish, like, that thermometer and thermostat, like, weren't so similar and confusing.
I don't even call it the thermostat. What do I call it? That thing right there.
Let me think. Like,
I just say, can you turn that down?
Well, you guys know, like, my personal trigger, like, if you want to see the worst side of me ever, is being hot. It's not even being hungry, it's being hot. So I'm probably like, get that nasty rat fuck over here. like that's what I call it.
Can you turn the air down? Can you turn the air up? That's really all I say.
The AC, yeah.
The AC. I call it the AC.
Yeah. Be the AC.
I didn't even realize that it's called the thermostat. And
so
that's
old school.
Different from a thermometer.
But also, I feel like these new age, like, Nest Digital, that ain't a thermostat. That's a computer, okay?
The Nest.
But yes, if you have, like, an old school, like, Honeywell, like, that's a thermostat.
Yeah, be the Nest.
Be the Nest. That's beautiful.
That really is. Well, it's an exciting day.
It is.
Toast. It's Tuesday.
We're not seeing the Odyssey. I keep forgetting. I have to go to fandango.org. And
it might be too late for you to get a refund same
you
day.
Think?
Same
No,
day?
You don't think they'll let me just switch to, like, a different day?
Sincere says same
Sincere says no.
Sincere says same day?
Survey says.
Oh, you might be able to exchange.
Like, I'm not trying to return. I'm trying to exchange.
Okay.
Fuck, I wake up every morning. I'm like, today's the day I'm going to refund my Fandango, but I didn't do it.
That's a classic thing.
Do you hear that?
There's band practice going on somewhere here.
There's live music. You guys probably can't hear it, but let me tell you, it's like swing music. I feel like we're at a wedding.
No, we're at like cocktail hour.
Yeah. I wonder if that's going to stop.
I hope
it's
you guys
annoying.
can hear it.
And just
I
like
hope
that.
you guys could hear it when we were dancing and then like actually can hear it because we have a show to do.
We do have a show to do, and it's Tuesday, which means we have Dear Toasters. It also means there are stories.
It also means that my big episode of Storytime with the Second Lady is coming out today.
Secret project reveal.
Secret project reveal, one of many, but back in June, actually, I can kind of close the loop on something because that was the day I said I'm taking a Cojournifred today.
And did you miss the show that day?
I missed the show the next day.
And who was it, Ben?
Ben.
Yeah.
And I never followed up on the Cojournifred I was taking. I was and
everyone kind of gave you privacy.
I was pleased that people weren't pressing me, but then of course
every time we miss a show, there's like a theory.
But then of course, it was a little hurtful that people weren't more curious where I was. But I do like.
Oh, and it was the Nick game, so we were so happy to have Ben.
Yeah. And I do want to be able to just have a day if I need a day without explanation.
Of course.
But I'm so glad that I get to close the loop and let you know that Cojournifred was to Washington, D.C. And I was on the Second Lady, Mrs. Vance's children's podcast. She has a podcast called Storytime with the Second Lady. It is a reading of children's books with prominent people, such as myself. And she asked me to come on to talk about The Camper and the Counselor. And you guys, it was the honor of a lifetime.
I'm personally thrilled that childhood illiteracy is pretty much solved now.
Yeah.
So thank you for doing that. It's a huge issue.
Well, it's not yet because it comes out today. It hasn't come out yet, so we haven't solved it yet.
So I'm looking forward to childhood illiteracy just kind of being a thing of the past and completely eradicated in our time. I didn't know that was going to happen.
It's one step closer to
one small step
literacy.
For children.
Yes.
One giant leap for children's literacy.
For children kind. So the podcast is meant for kids. So if you have kids, you can play it for them. It's on YouTube and it's a video and it's so cute. We do a reading of The Camper and Counselor. We talk about, some of the themes, some of our summer faves. And it's just really, really cute for the kids. And it was so cool. I actually vlogged while I went on my Cojournifred. I also vlogged my journey to finding an outfit. 6 months postpartum. them.
So challenging.
Like not for the faint of heart.
No, but you looked great. I saw the episode. I got it.
Yeah, we got to watch it yesterday. It's so cute. And so the vlog will go up today, and it takes you a little bit behind the scenes of like what I was doing, how it went,
the
how
West Wing.
Feeling. The West Wing. I have like a lot of photos that I need to share. It was.
Did you put some like patriotic music?
Of course, over the vlog, over my
Dun, 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 dun,
What's it called when you get a continental
breakfast?
Not a like the one with eggs.
What?
Because like continental breakfast does not include eggs. Did you know that?
Continental breakfast is just like hotel breakfast.
I know. Well, it's actually a funny story because I stayed at a hotel. So the morning of, like, I wanted my eggs and my coffee, and I ordered a continental breakfast with a coffee.
No, continental breakfast is probably like a pastry basket, right?
Yeah, and like fruit, and there were no eggs.
Heaven.
And I had to like call it and request the eggs.
So was it just on the menu? It said continental breakfast.
No, I just like assumed, and I made an arse.
You know what happens when you assume.
You make an arse out of you and me. And so what is it actually called when you want like the full breakfast?
Oh, it's hi, I'd like the eggs, please. That's
no,
what
but
it's
I want eggs and toast and fruit. I want like,
you have to order eggs. Like eggs is an entree.
It's not part of like a larger breakfast motif.
No, I think that the art of hotel breakfast is completely lost.
It might be like called a Western breakfast.
It's just you have to order the eggs.
I think there's another fancy
Or
name.
you have to go down to the buffet. I love
No, I couldn't go down to the
breakfast
buffet. I was
buffet.
getting my hair and makeup done.
I love breakfast buffet, like at a hotel. Such a special time.
But why? You don't even like breakfast.
Oh my God, no. It's just like, first of all, like everyone's in a good mood because it's like we're all on vacation. And it's like there's waffles and pancakes and fruit. And like I like that. Bagels. And it's just like, it's all very exciting that you can like eat whatever you want, you know? I don't get a lot of buffets in my day-to-day. It's very much a vacation thing.
I'm sorry for that. Also, I see that you're supporting my endeavor with your patriotic sweatshirt.
I guess I am. Yes. Me and Ralph Lauren.
So cute.
God bless America. Do they have any like singing podcasts?
Right. If they should have a podcast for like iconic American songs.
Stand beside her and guide her with the light from the night was above.
Oh my God, she watched it. Through the
This
night.
is so
with
Hannah
the light
Montana when she
from
messes
above.
up the anthem.
Yeah.
From the mountains to the prairies to the ocean white with foam. I should have sang that on The Masked Singer. If they had like patriotic night. So where can everybody watch it?
It will be on YouTube. I'll share the links on my story. So like get ready and just campering counselor. Our
TCATC.
camper is thriving.
TCATC.
Also, what's so funny is the other night we went to dinner at the restaurant where you got the call.
Oh my God.
For
Thank you for
Masked
bringing this
Singer.
up.
We went to dinner at the restaurant where Claudia got the call that she was offered to be on The Masked Singer.
Yeah, last summer we were
all
out to dinner.
remember where we were. We remember the table. We obviously couldn't sit at the same
Of
table.
course not. And I saw a family, like a lovely family with children going to sit there. And I said, something bad's about to happen
No,
to
I
you.
was like, don't sit there. You might get the opportunity of a lifetime.
That you like should turn down. Yeah, I haven't been there this summer, but last summer when we were there, we were all eating and Ben starts filming me. And then my agent's calling me and I'm like, what is going on? Like, I was so confused. And I just remember, like, when he told me, he's like, you're going to be on the next season of The Masked Singer. And I was like, well, no, I'm not, because I'm not doing that. And, like, that was such a lesson in, like, listening to your gut. I was very triggered at the restaurant, but thankfully I had some chicken fingers and I felt better.
Yes.
This
And
time
now
around.
we can like create new memories.
Yeah, of course, and we did. We had such a good time.
Yeah, we did. The corn chowder.
So many jokes
The
about
fish and
Ben's
chips.
diarrhea.
Yeah. But
Like, Ben eating corn chowder is insane.
Yeah.
Corn chowder as a dish is insane.
But it's the 1 year anniversary of you accepting The Masked Singer.
Well, I actually didn't accept it till like a month later.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, it's the 1 year anniversary of that Sojourner Fred beginning.
Yes.
It's crazy how much happens in a year.
It is. You did The Masked Singer.
Literally. Sort of.
I went to the White House.
Literally. Like, we're both like groundbreaking journeys that we're on.
The toast takes Washington.
And Hollywood.
As we always do.
As we always do.
Oh, and we recorded The Redheads yesterday. Great episode. So excited for everyone to hear it. The gals were
When does it come out?
aligned. Thursday. So I guess I'm just like podcast, major fixture in the literary world per usual. And that's the latest. Like so many podcasts this week for me. Vlog, another vlog.
It's pretty much like Vlogmas.
It is every day in the Hamptons is Vlogmas for us.
It's true.
So my vlog is coming out today, and that was a really fun one. I'll take you a little bit behind the scenes. I also like did some things, like I went somewhere in DC.
Okay.
Like I went out.
Like
Do you remember where I went?
Let me think. Hold on. You went like what, to like the Washington Monument?
No.
Lincoln Memorial?
No, I went to the congressional baseball game.
I'm cracking up. Like, seriously, you're so funny. I forgot about the baseball game.
Yeah, I got invited like on my way to the airport, so like I didn't have anything to wear, but I felt like I had to go.
Whatever.
It's like, it's a cool thing that they do.
So what, it's like the Democrats play the Republicans?
Exactly.
That's
the
so cute.
congressmen,
That's
Democrat,
seriously
Republicans
cute.
play the Republican Congress people.
That's really cute.
The Democrat Republicans, as I said. And then like everyone in the stands wears red or blue.
So cute.
And it's just like
What
a
did you
funny
wear?
thing. I wore pink.
That feels right.
I'm in the swirly party.
1,000%. The cocktail party. That's really cute. And who won? You didn't stay long enough?
Republicans.
You left?
I think I heard the Republicans like have been winning the last few years straight.
Well, that's nice. Happy
That's
for
what
all
I
the
heard.
players.
Yeah.
Do you see Luke Combs is in the UK?
No, but he's big there.
He's huge. He did like 3, I think, like record-breaking shows at one of the big stadiums.
O2?
Wembley.
Wembley.
Like huge.
Wembley's huge.
Yeah, and I saw he brought Nico out for one of like the shotguns. He also brought Niall Horan
Oh, cool.
and Thomas Rhett. Like so cute.
Yeah.
It's always weird like when country goes big in.
Well, actually, it's so crazy
I
because I
know.
didn't choose this as a story because I could just like hear you guys making fun of me for choosing it. But
Why? I thought it's a good story about the top 5 songs.
yes, but the conversation has organically gone there. So I think I should let you guys know that country has taken all 5 slots in the Billboard Hot 100s for the first time in charts history.
That's so cute. Like, first of all, that's never happened.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, obviously, not to make everything about us, but it does feel good to sort of like have your music choices validated when you just get told all the time, like, country music sucks. And Ella Langley, Morgan Wallen. It's funny, Taylor Swift is on there with her Toy Story song, which I guess is country, but she's not
Yeah.
really a country artist. Who are the others?
Stella Lefty, Boston.
yes.
I'm dreaming.
Oh, you know what?
about-
I have something to say about Stella Lefty. Do you know about her?
I do know. You're not going to say something negative. She's
No.
she's a generational talent.
No, she's so cute. And I've been like watching her whole rise on TikTok. Her music is so good. She happens to have like a very wealthy father. I think her
she
father
does.
started Groupon.
There's a net worth of like roughly $6 billion.
Yeah, people like can't get over the fact, and they assume that like all of her success is because she has a billionaire dad. I do understand why people like might think that if you're like not paying attention, but I've watched the whole thing. Like it's super organic. Like, and she definitely like has an advantage with like knowing how to get an agent. Once you're eligible, you can't just get an agent. Like you have to have something. But I love to talk about our competitors over at the New York Times and Poplicast or whatever it's called. And this is why you really should not have like 2 grown men talking about pop culture, because I just saw one of their clips talking about Stella Lefty. It was genuinely like one of the most misogynistic clips I'd ever seen in my life. And I'm not even like sensitive to misogyny. Like it was they're talking about
You
this
are
young
a misogynist.
Yeah, I like to consider myself a misogynist. They were just talking about this like young girl who's really just like bootstrapping, and yeah, okay, her dad's a billionaire, like sure, but like if you're watching, she's just talented. She writes her music. She's a great voice.
No, and,
She's
like, your
utilizing social
billionaire
media.
Dad like can't make you a successful pop star with a top 5 song on the Billboard charts. Like they can't do that.
No, it can't. And so like if you're watching, she's really like her social media marketing is insane. It seems to be all her. Like I don't know. This clip was just so derogatory. I couldn't get over it. It was just like, are we going to talk about like Stella? Like it was just, and she's like,
But what were they saying? Like,
just that her dad's a billionaire. Like, he's like, were you going to talk about that? Like, it was so losery. These 2 like old ass grown men talking about like a 19-year-old. It was. I'll have to find the clip and I'll post it on my Instagram. I was just like, oh, the toast would never.
No, I just think it's like a cool fun fact, and I don't really think it has anything to do with her success.
I don't either.
We were talking about it, and we were like, really, like him starting Groupon like doesn't really give him pull in the music world. It's just nice for her that when she wanted to be an artist, she probably didn't have to like
bust
work
tables.
another job and got to focus on her music. So there's her
1,000%.
advantage, really.
1,000%. But like people need to lay off. Like every comment is about her dad being a billionaire, and it's like we're just very sensitive. Like people are very sensitive to billionaires right now. It's like a tough time to be a billionaire. They're facing a lot of discrimination.
That's why I'm not one.
I'm not one for other reasons. And if that were me, I wouldn't let the discrimination get me down. I'd just wipe my tears with my money.
You'd be a courageous billionaire. You'd
Absolutely.
stand tall.
I would be a billionaire who, in the face of adversity, like never falters in her pride. Yeah. But that's just a little bit about me.
Yeah. People don't like the B word.
No. We have 2 toasters today, so I'm personally like
Okay, so
I am ready.
Okay, so let's get into the Fast 5 stories that you do need to know.
And the Fast 5 stories that you need to know are brought to you by DraftKings. Slots fans, the wait is over. Lightning Link is available for the first time ever, and DraftKings Casino has it. In fact, DraftKings Casino is your home of Lightning Link. New casino players can play $5 and get 1,000 spins, including 500 Lightning Link spins. That's 50 spins a day at varying values for your first 20 days. So strike now to claim the offer. Download the DraftKings Casino app, sign up with code THETOAST, and then spin the Lightning Link high stakes anywhere, anytime. The crown is yours in partnership with DraftKings Casino. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 plus, physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia only. Void in Canada. Eligibility restrictions apply. Non-withdrawable spins issued has 50 spins per day for 20 days, valid for select games only, and expire each day after 24 hours. Spins value vary. See terms at casino.draftkings.com/promos. Ends August 23rd at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. Today's episode is also brought to you by Honest. Let's talk about motherhood and really just anyone who's ever had to shop for a baby, because the baby aisle is one of the most overwhelming places on earth. There are 1,000 options for literally everything: wipes, diapers, bath products, lotions. It's decision fatigue before you even make it to the checkout line. And so when you find a brand that you trust, it's one less thing to overthink. Now that I'm a mom, I totally get it. Before having a baby, I thought you just bought what was on the shelf, but then you realize that you're making decisions about every single product you bring into your home. You want products that you can trust without having to spend an hour reading every label. So finding a brand that makes those choices feel easy is such a gift, and that's exactly why Honest created Baby Essentials, made for life's most delicate skin. Honest holds every product to their highest standard, the Honest Standard, which is thoughtfully choosing the ingredients they put in and the ones that they leave out. Their baby products are hypoallergenic and dermatologist tested. Parents can feel confident in the products that they're using for messes, bath time, diaper changes, and beyond. And the Honest Clean Conscious wipes have become one of those things that I refuse to leave the house without. Obviously, they're great for diaper changes, but using them for everything. They're in the diaper bag, the car, the studio. They're one of those products that you don't realize you'll use constantly until you have a baby. Now I always make sure we have plenty on hand. So from their wipes to baby personal care items and more, Honest makes products designed for delicate details that matter most. Shop Honest, the mother of all standards, available at Amazon, Target, and Walmart. Today's episode is also brought to you by Starbucks Frappuccino Drinks, the perfect delicious blend of indulgence and coffee to put your day on the right track. So it's a delicious taste and creamy flavor that's a perfect sweet treat to start your day with a smile. Frappuccino is a sweet moment of joy in a busy day. The Starbucks Frappuccino drinks are super recognizable. I'm sure you see them all over because they're available everywhere, and they have been for so long. Let me tell you, they're popular for a reason. They are so good. A lot of us like a sweet treat throughout the day. You know, life is hard enough. And this is a great one. This one also gives you like a nice little jump start to your day. So you can have in the morning, the evening, when you need like a midday pick-me-up. They're so good. Keep them on at your house, at your studio, keep one in the car. I don't know if you have a studio, at your office, I meant. They're just really delicious, and it's a nice way to like boost your day while also treating yourself to a sweet treat, because we all deserve sweet treats in this lifetime. Find bottled Starbucks Frappuccino drinks wherever you buy your gas or your groceries. Today's episode is also brought to you by Home Chef. You know the time, around 6 p.m., you're starving, panicking, feeling hangry, and somehow there's nothing in your house. Well, Home Chef is literally the only reason we now have meals that are actually balanced and delicious. These meals feature lean proteins and are fiber-rich with carb-conscious ingredients, plus we're saving money by not always grabbing takeout. Home Chef makes cooking simple, so it's fresh food delivered with easy recipes to follow and meals that actually taste great. So a lot of people come to Home Chef for different reasons. I personally use it because I think it's a great way to learn how to cook. It's so foolproof, but a lot of people, want to stop ordering in so much. Home Chef is a great option. A lot of people, the more kids you have, like, you are now responsible for dinner. Home Chef is a great option. It's more economical. It's a lot healthier. So just take the stress out of your week with convenient weekly deliveries that keep your fridge stocked with meals to eliminate planning and grocery runs. It's perfect for busy schedules, whether you need a 30-minute meal, an oven-ready tray, or even a quick microwavable lunch. It's not one size fits all. They have over 30 meal options each week with different tastes and dietary needs, like calorie-conscious ones, even GLP-1 friendly meals. People really love it. Home Chef is rated #1 by users of other meal kits for quality, convenience, value, taste, and recipe. For a limited time, Home Chef is offering our listeners 50% off and free shipping for your first box, plus free dessert for life. Go to homechef.com/toast. That's homechef.com/TOAST for 50% off your first box and free dessert for life. Homechef.com/toast. You must be an active subscriber to receive the free dessert. That's homechef.com/TOAST. Today's episode is also brought to you by ClearStem. So I think a lot of people who either struggle with acne or are looking for anti-aging skincare products often feel that they have to trade one for the other. Like, yes, I can target my acne, but it's not going to be good for anti-aging. Or if I'm doing anti-aging products, it's not going to help my acne. And that's where ClearStem really is changing the game, because there's finally an acne brand that will work to help replenish your skin, take care of your acne while also helping anti-aging. So It's a skincare routine that protects you from acne and anti-aging at the same time. We know that most anti-aging products can break you out, and most anti-acne products are going to age you. But now there's ClearStem, the first acne brand that connects internal and external skincare through supplements and topicals with no pore-clogging ingredients ever. Clear is more than skin deep. ClearStem's TikTok viral bestseller, Mind Body Skin, targets hormonal acne at the root without the harsh side effects. So if you have acne-prone skin or even like acne on your body, you know how genuinely like debilitating it can be. And so if you want to target that, ClearStem is just a great skincare brand. But if you're a swirly of a certain age who's looking for, you know, kind of a breakthrough skincare brand, we really recommend ClearStem. Clear skin changes everything. We've been partnering with ClearStem for a while now, and we are so excited to share this offer with our listeners. Go to clearstem.com/toast. Use code TOAST, TOAST, at checkout for 15% off your entire order, but only at clearstem.com. That's CLEARSTEM.com/toast. The code is TOAST at checkout for 15% off your order. Clearstem.com. Clear skin changes everything. Thank you, ClearStem, for sponsoring today's episode.
Thank you, Clear Turt.
You're welcome.
I feel very clear. Turt.
Clean and clear.
And
under control.
Conturt.
Beautiful.
Our first story, obligatory mention. I feel like I'm walking right into a trap. Pete Davidson spotted on a date with Sarah Jane Nader from Hulu's Love Thy Nader series. So here's why I feel like I'm walking into a trap. One,
because she's gay.
One, I know like you hate this. You don't care about who he's dating. So
I don't. Like Pete Davidson's stories, dating life stories to me are like bottom of the barrel podcast. Like I think as a podcast we're just better than that. But of course, like the Sarah Jane Nader, we have to talk about it.
Happenings are important news here. But then the story came out like through Dumois last night. They posted a video of the two of them like getting into a car, saying they saw them out last night together in Brooklyn. And I just feel like it was Grace Ann and Brooks recording her like getting in the car with Pete.
Oh my God.
Sent it to Dumois. Like they're just like
Brooks is in LA.
Stuff. It's Grace Ann.
It's, by the way, 1,000% Grace Ann. Because we all watched Love Thy Nader. We saw like the whole journey of Sarah Nader like coming out. She's a lesbian, first of all.
She's bisexual.
Oh, never mind. Are you sure?
Yeah. On season 1, she revealed that she's bisexual and she started dating someone named Alexis Williams. That was the girl from the show? No.
Totally take that back. My bad.
Who was the girl that she used just to bring home to her family and see how they reacted?
Oh, yeah. She used that girl big time.
Usury.
That was a painful storyline.
That was usury.
I thought she was just like straight lesbian, and that made this like really PR. So I guess like they could be dating.
Yeah, no, they definitely went on a date.
If you have an infant, like what are you going on a first date for? Like go home. I'm such a Pete Davidson hater. Like I really believe the deadbeat allegations, but Elsie Hewitt's been also like acting really weird. So I'm kind of like but I could see like I don't know the stage photos of him in the Up at Baby Vista like in the park. I'm just not buying it. You know, go home. Go home. I've really had enough of Pete Davidson.
Yeah, we actually, in the book that we just read, do you think you'll read it?
No.
Okay, because one of the storylines is this couple who like always, like they weren't a couple, they're friends. They're in a big friend group, and two of them like always hooked up throughout the years. They're like maybe in their late 20s, early 30s. And he starts dating a new girl who like came to town, and they're like perfect for each other, really. And then the girl he used to hook up with, sometimes the friend, turns out she's pregnant. Oh. And she doesn't want to be with him. She like wants to do it on her own, and they go through the whole pregnancy and he stays with his like new girl. And then once like the girl's pregnant, when she finally gives birth, it's like really hard for him to be in a new relationship when he has a new baby, because he wants to be there every night. He wants to be there every day. And then he's really only with her like at night to go to sleep.
That's
and
not
like
the time.
she feels so lonely, and they wind up breaking up because he's like, I want to be with the baby, and that means like being with her at her house, and like I can't be here with you. And so eventually like it gets to a place where like you can have, you know, a life outside of a baby, but like with a newborn baby you just can't. So like why are you going on a first date, second date?
I totally agree. Like there's a time and a place to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend or go on a first date, and having like the newborn phase ain't it.
No.
It ain't motherfucking it. Like unless you're a single mom and somebody like comes in and like wants to co-parent with you, like sure. But this is not that. I think this is so weird. Like I get why Sarah Jane Nader is like doing what she has to do. Like one thing about the Nader sisters, like they will be famous, like whether you like it or not. Like they work so hard to maintain their celebrity, and like Brooks is obviously like doing the most, but the other girls are like always with their campaigns and paparazzi. Like so this is
events,
that.
They don't
this
miss
is
an
that.
event. They get dressed to the nines. They always look great.
Yeah.
Their place looks great. It always does.
This is that.
This is that. This is an easy way to generate a headline, and I just know like Grace Ann is snickering behind that camera.
1,000%.
So that's why I feel like
filmed by Grace Ann.
Used, like that girl who went to Louisiana.
Yeah, that
like,
girl who went to Louisiana with Sarah Jane was like really painful.
Grace Ann took that video, posted it to Dumois to like generate a headline for Sarah Jane, because this is like a good headline for her, and whoever Pete dates gets press.
Of course. of course.
And I am talking about it because I walked into a trap.
You did walk into a trap, although we did need to talk about it. So, and I'm actually glad because
Like,
I thought
this is no
I thought
great
really
love.
low of Pete before, but I didn't think low of Sarah Jane. And I was like, well, you're a lesbian and this is obviously fake. But I didn't realize she was bisexual. So I'm glad we talked about that just so I could have cleared that up for myself.
Yeah. I don't think this is a great love. I don't think it's a great like even.
No, it's a joke, like for real.
It is true.
And ha ha ha.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I think Pete was used too, which doesn't
I think
bother me.
Pete actually gets used a lot
Yeah,
by like
I'm
different
sure that
celebrities.
that's like probably a hang up of his.
He talks
and that's
about it in
why
therapy.
he like has to be a bad guy.
Ugh, I can't stand him.
Yeah.
I've turned into such a hater. And I'm proud to say I was never like one, because people were obsessed with him. Big dick energy. Like when he was doing Kim, like everyone was just obsessed with him. I never was. I liked him and Kim together, but I never thought he was hot. Like I'm so glad I never changed my mind on that. Because like I was able to slip into my hater era very, very easily. I didn't have to do a lot of like self-work to get there.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So there you go. They wanted us to talk about it and we did.
Great.
Our next story, Aaron Rodgers is subtly shading his brother Jordan after reconciling with his parents.
What?
Yes. So
Is it on the Pat McAfee show?
no,
Everything's
actually,
on
it
the
was
Pat McAfee show.
everything. He was on Pat McAfee ranting, I think, the other day.
And that's where he like came for Travis. Like, but what is
What
this?
did he say about Travis?
He called him Mr. Pfizer, remember?
Oh, that's okay. Sorry, I thought you meant came for Travis this week.
No. But I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
saying,
Oh,
anytime,
that's where he
anytime we're
goes.
talking about
That's
like,
where he goes.
that's where he goes to like say crazy stuff.
Yeah.
So you're saying he said this elsewhere?
He said this to the Athletic. Very different.
Very different.
So he addressed reconciling with his parents, explaining that they managed to keep the details of their feud under wraps while other unnamed family members publicly aired the dirty laundry. He said
that is true.
He said, I've been really staunch going back to when there was a schism that I feel like stuff should be off limits. Now, not everybody in the family adhered to the same thing. He's alluding to when Jordan went on The Bachelorette and told viewers about their estrangement. He said, but there are different things, situations, experiences, and people that actually change your life. He shied away from saying Jordan's name, but obviously made it clear that they're still not reunited.
When an entire family is like close and one person is not, like I'm always going to side with the family. So I do think like in the great schism of the Rodgers family, like Aaron was definitely wrong because everyone's close and you're not. Like you're wrong. But I do agree with him that like he can reconcile with everyone, but I think like the thing that even with family you don't talk to, like there's still an unspoken rule, like we would never tell anyone. Like, and the fact that Jordan like went on TV and publicized it, like really is so like trashy and gross. I could see why Aaron, who's clearly crazy, is not over it.
Yeah.
That is like, no matter what happened in the family, and we don't know, they haven't really shared like what the actual estrangement was caused by, but no matter what it is, like you just don't tell people. Like I'm of that from that school
and
of
also
thought.
I'm
Like
sure the estrangement was caused more so by like vibes and dynamics and a little bit of jealousy and
Olivia
oddness, money and celebrity and like things that like
you can't really like
verbalize,
tangible.
but also like things that can heal over time. But like what you can't undo is something like
putting
what
it on
Jordan
blast. It's really true. It's so
did.
lowbrow.
And Aaron Rodgers is like so principled to like his principles
that like he'll never get it over.
and
Get
he's
over
so
it.
like rigid.
Yeah.
That I just think when something's like done for him, it's done.
Yeah. And so I'm inclined to take his family side overall, but with Jordan v. Aaron, I kind of agree with Aaron. Like, Jackie, if you and I ever had a falling out, like when I tell you, the world would never know why. Like even if you did the worst thing ever to me, like
No, they not never know why. Never know.
well, they could figure it out. Maybe we stopped liking each other's posts or whatever. But
Right.
like, I would never confirm it, and they would never know why.
But
Like
we still don't know why with Jordan and Aaron. Just to
that's
say.
true. What did
We
they
just-
say?
This is
on
what
the-
he said
on The Bachelor.
This is what he said. Me and Aaron don't really have that much of a relationship. It's just kind of the way he's chosen to do life. And I've chosen to stay close with my family and my parents and my brother. Yeah, it's not ideal and I love him. I can't imagine what it's like to be in his shoes and have the pressure he has, the demands from people that he has. I don't have hard feelings against him. It's just how things are right now. Then when they went to the hometowns and Jojo met Jordan's family, they left like 2 empty chairs
Oh,
at
Eliyahu.
the dinner table. And then Aaron talked about that in his documentary. And he said they go on a bullshit show and leave 2 empty chairs. They all agree that this is a good thing to do, to leave 2 empty chairs at a stupid dating show that my brother just went on to get famous. His words, not mine.
Yeah, like I stand with Aaron there. In Aaron v. Jordan, like
And so I'm just going to press you because like the people who could do that, who and they all
I know.
bought into that. Like maybe Aaron's not the wrong party.
I don't know,
Like,
like
maybe
someone who just like, you know, everybody these days is like no contact, whatever. And like the person who leaves their family is like the hero, according to like whenever I see people talking about it online. I'm just not like that. I'm not like that. I'm sorry, I'm not. Even if
No, I'm not like that either.
So I am inclined to like think the Rodgerses are like decent people. But yeah, like going on TV and outing like your very famous brother, and like embarrassing him, like yeah, like I hate that. Like I think that's disgusting.
And also, like, we never expected Aaron Rodgers to be on the hometown for The Bachelor.
They could have just said Aaron's busy. He's in Wisconsin. Like
yeah,
that's all they could have said.
yeah.
No, it like made it a huge thing, and it made them even more famous.
And it's like something that follows him to this day. I understand why he's pissed.
Yeah, of course.
And he's not someone who takes being pissed lightly.
No, he'll be pissed forever.
But now they have a baby. Like,
I know.
Maybe it's time for healing.
Uncle Aaron.
Uncle Aaron. Are you ready for our next story? I hate to do it. You know I do. But the good guys have made the Fast Five.
I feel like vomiting.
Because Craig went on the good guys. And as you teased.
I did.
They discussed Craig and Kyle's reunion and them being friends now. So Ben asked him, so you and Kyle are friends? And Ben goes, you didn't tell me we're friends with Kyle? Craig goes, I forgot to call you.
Although I will say, like, not to make everything about me, and thanks for not bringing this up, Craig Craig did tell me the night before that he was seeing Kyle that next day.
Oh, okay.
So I told Ben we were together. I forget where we were. Oh, I think we were in LA.
So this is what Craig said. He said, I'm on this like motivational side of TikTok, and I didn't realize that I only related forgiving people to those that I thought deserved forgiveness. And Kyle was the first person who was a huge challenge to me, who I thought I'd never speak to again because I thought that there were things that happened that were unforgivable. And so the next day he came to my store, like during a pillow party, and took pictures with the fans. And the joy that it brought the fans to see me and him not hate each other, for some reason, just triggered something in my head. I was like, wow, it didn't cost anything. I feel lighter. You could instantly see the reaction of people that support us.
Now, I've seen a lot of reactions to Craig's statements here, and I think people don't really understand that, like, Craig is really emotional. Like, obviously we know him from TV, but like he's really like that in real life, and like he takes things very like personally and hard. And so like I could see him like being inspired by a TikTok to forgive his friend, like honestly, and it's in an earnest way for real. Because I saw people in the comments being like, "This is so like eye roll," and it's like no, like he's
genuine.
He is. He's like an empath, and I could see like this beautiful event in his store, which he takes so much pride in his store, and you know Kyle bringing all this joy to people. I could see him like being deeply moved by that. I really could.
Yes, and like inspired by the way that people feel about them. Do you ever have that where like you hate someone or you're so mad at someone and like you feel like you'll never get over it, and then like you're with them or around them and just something just like changes, it disappears and it lifts and it's like you do feel better, and yeah, like why can't we all get along?
Yeah, no, but it's like before that, at home, like the idea is like it's impossible.
No,
I would never
like,
forgive this person.
It's just something in the air.
Yes, I do.
Where it's just like, you know what? This is better than how it felt before. So I understand that.
I do too.
And you know, like I like forgiveness.
It's a beautiful thing.
And healing.
Yes.
And then as Craig said, let's just hope nothing happens further.
Correct.
Yeah. I think that's fair.
Yeah, although I'm not really into like this whole like renaissance of Kyle Cooke and like rewriting of his history. Like,
well, it could be a separate combo.
Yeah, I'm just like this also adds to it because like, you know, Craig, who everyone loves, is like endorsing Kyle now. And it's like, I just want to go out on a record and say like, I still think he's a bad guy.
Yeah, there was a conversation a little bit about that in the city reunion.
Good.
Where someone like just acknowledges that almost like he should be thanking Amanda because he was about to be canceled.
Absolutely.
And he said something so stupid like, God forbid I be a man and get divorced. Like that the man is always going to get the hate on the side of a divorce. And it's like,
okay,
no,
calm down.
God forbid you curse out your wife
in the bathroom
and act like a degenerate for 10 years.
Correct.
God forbid that.
Correct. So I'm not like loving that journey that everyone seems to be on of like amnesia, like completely forgetting who Kyle Cooke is and has been for 10 years. And I think that this only like furthers that narrative, but I'm happy for them.
Yeah, and I guess like Ben has his own separate beef with Kyle.
It's kind of like the same beef.
It is the same, but like he called Ben a liar. So like
he called them both liars.
Yeah, but like Craig has forgiven.
Yeah.
And like Ben is a forgiving guy. I feel like
I've said literally countless times, you can't forgive someone who hasn't apologized. Right. And the window of us, like, because I keep saying if Kyle ever apologized, like, yeah, sure, I don't need to. But the window,
it would just lift.
The window's like pretty much closed. How long do we have to wait for an apology? 2 years?
I guess.
So you have about 30 days. Somebody remind me in 30 days that the window's over.
Someone tell him he has 30 days to make amends.
Sure.
Are you ready for our fourth story?
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually so excited about this. I just saw this morning. There's a lot here. It's about the It Happened One Summer movie adaptation.
Okay, wait. It Happened One Summer.
It's the best
of course,
book of
Tessa
all
Bailey.
time.
It's the best book of all time.
It Happened One Summer is
That
a
got
book.
the rights bought 10 years ago.
Is a book by Tessa Bailey. It's the best smut book of all time. Top 3 for sure.
And I think that for like what Evelyn Hugo did for like readers, It Happened One Summer did for smut. Like I think it's the first smut book a lot of people read, and it just like makes them obsessed with the category.
Yes, it's an amazing, adorable book.
It's an amazing, adorable book.
And it was bought the rights to make a movie a while ago, and it just sort of sat there, and I expected nothing was happening, but things are happening. And not only has another casting happened, but this casting has showed me who the other players are.
Yeah.
Because there's been other castings.
Okay, so there's like the two sisters.
Yes.
Did you ever read the sisters sequel?
No, I
it stunk.
No, a bridge too far. So we have Piper, and we've had
Piper, that was her name.
Piper is being played by Nina Dobrev.
Oh, I hate that. Oh no, that's so bad.
It's not good. It's not the worst it could be.
No. It is the worst.
It's not great.
Also, not to be like a pedophile, but like it's like a porny type of thing, and I feel like she don't do porn. Like,
oh, you're gonna want to see some ass and titties.
Yeah. And she don't do that, right?
I don't know what she does.
She doesn't do that.
I don't know what she does.
Which I respect, I want to say, like tenfold.
Yeah. So she is Piper. They've actually already started filming.
Oh my God, I'm so upset.
And then Tyler Hoechlin. Oh, you know what? We've had this conversation because I've seen this fucking.
Tyler Hoechlin is Brendan.
And I think that looks like a really bad photo. But
yeah, it does look like a bad photo. But like he's supposed to.
He
be
has
like,
Brendan potential.
Yeah, he does. That picture on the bottom left.
He's got to put on a few pounds, but he's
supposed to be this like really sort of like rugged fisherman. I know the book doesn't sound like much.
Fisherman,
but it's that scene when she realizes that he's rich. It's the best book. Sorry, it's the best book. I'm so upset.
No, I know because like the character of Piper, it's very akin to like what's the name of David Rose's sister?
Alexis Rose.
Alexis Rose.
She's like this, wealthy heiress who gets plucked
LA
out
girl
of her mansion
who
and
gets
put
cut
to
off
Seattle
and sent to the Pacific Northwest, and she's like funny and ditzy, but with so much heart. And it's very Alexis Rose.
Yeah, this is such a bad casting.
And Nina Dobrev like doesn't have that energy.
Not only does Nina Dobrev not have that energy, this is going to be mean, and I'm not like a Nina Dobrev hater at all, but she's just kind of like a fake actress. I know she was in The Vampire Diaries, and I never saw that, but after that, everything she does is like a fake Hallmark movie. And I was hoping for more from this, honestly. I would love to be wrong, and like, please play this episode for me in a year when I'm like loving the show. I really think that this is such a bad casting. I'm so upset.
Yeah. You know who would have been good too? The girl who plays Elle.
Oh my God, you're obsessed with her.
I'm
yeah.
obsessed with her.
Literally anyone.
And yeah, a lot of people. Oh, and then like the reason that this news came out today is because Gavin Leatherwood will be playing Fox Thornton. That's the friend.
That's who ends up being the romantic interest for the sister.
Who gets his sequel. He's the Dean De Laurentiis.
Okay, show me a picture.
Gavin Thornton. And he's from something.
Is it Gavin from The Summer I Turned Pretty? I know his name is Gavin.
Sorry. Gavin Leatherwood.
Let me see.
Gavin Leatherwood. What a name.
And where is the show going to be?
Netflix. This is Gavin Leatherwood. Do you know him?
I don't think so. He looks like Darren Criss. I'm hating all of this. I just want to say, like, so far, I have zero hope.
He was in Sex Lives of College Girls. Yes.
Oh, who was he?
Who was he?
Wait. Zoom me in. Show me another picture of him.
I will. Hold on. We just have to figure out who he was from.
Gavin Leatherwood.
From Sex Lives. Nico. Oh, the brother. The mysterious brother.
He's actually very cute.
Yeah, and then he didn't come back for season 2.
Why didn't he come back?
I don't know, but here you go. That's like a
I
picture
know
where
him.
he looks like the brother.
Yeah.
Okay. Acceptable.
Yeah, I agree.
Passes muster, but honestly, barely. There's like so much
many
potential here, and this isn't like so exciting.
No, it's not.
But it is exciting that the movie will come.
Oh, it's a movie.
Yes.
Oh.
And they're already filming right now in New York City, so maybe she's like a city girl who gets cast out. Also fine.
These types of books, I do feel are better suited for series than movies.
Yeah, I guess so.
A movie feels like weird.
Yeah, I'm confirming that it's a movie, but it's all the same, honestly.
No, but like a series is like, I don't know, movies just like come and go so quickly these days.
Film.
Okay.
And
I think Netflix stinks at book adaptations.
But also, like, this is your sign to read It Happened One Summer before
so
the movie
good.
ruins it.
I feel like everyone listening like has read it. It's
I
like
know.
it is
But we have new listeners.
a rite of passage.
Before the movie ruins the book, you should read it.
Yeah, maybe I won't even see it because I think back so fondly to that book.
I agree.
And the main character, she really is the whole book. Because the second book stinks because she's not in it. Like, she has this great, funny personality. She's really sweet, but like she's funny and she's like a little mean. It's really good.
Yeah, and like a little shallow, but so deep.
Of course. And it takes her, of course, like this great love to find that depth. And it's beautiful.
Are you ready for our fifth and final story?
I am.
A little more relationship news because Traitors' Rob Rausch has hard launched his relationship with a glimpse into his Japan vacation with his girlfriend, Chloe Chen.
Hearts are breaking everywhere.
Yes, people like knew he had a girlfriend because he did say that at the reunion, just like no one listened.
You know, and he like keeps saying it because he's like, I don't want to share my relationship, but I want you guys to think I'm keeping a secret. So he keeps saying like, I have a girlfriend. And for some reason, it's just like not landing with people.
It's not sticking.
It's kind of an inconvenient truth.
Because they don't know her and he doesn't
and he's not sharing,
he's not like
their whole
exploiting his
life.
relationship, but he like did confirm it in a series of photos. They took a trip to Japan. They're like very serious.
Yeah.
And which is really nice. Like he's an interesting cat. He's very smart. Aside from winning Traitors, like the way he just like goes about his business.
Agreed.
He's very savvy.
He's interesting to me.
And like smart enough to know not to air his personal life.
Yes. And I think that for someone who came from Love Island, like you do not see that a lot.
No.
You see the total opposite.
Yeah, just like exploitation of like every area of your life.
Correct.
But like if you actually like want to protect something, you should keep it as private as you can.
Of course.
So that was interesting.
Yeah. And so like this is just another reminder, like Rob Rausch does have a girlfriend. And I'm sorry. I know that's hard for a lot of people to hear.
Yeah. And they seem like really happy. And I think we could ship, but he's not giving us anything to even ship is the thing.
No, he's just like keeps reminding, like, I'm not single.
But this is a hard launch, so maybe it's like the beginning of more.
No, but I like keep it to yourself.
Yeah, I
will
agree.
never dislike someone for keeping something personal to themselves. I think it's a sign of intelligence.
I agree.
Today's Tuesday, which means it's Dear Toasters Day. So before we dive into Dear Toasters, let me let you know that the remainder of the show is brought to you by Squarespace, the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online. So whether you're just starting out, scaling your business, Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain, showcase your offerings with a professional website, and grow your brand. Plus, you can get paid all in one place. So they're doing like what the world needs to get done, like with AI when it comes to Squarespace. So they offer cutting edge design. They have a collection of cutting edge design tools, but you can start with Blueprint AI, which is their AI enhanced design partner, or you can choose from a library of professionally designed and award winning website templates. No matter where you start, your website is flexible to what you need with intuitive drag and drop editing, beautiful styling options, unrivaled visual design effects, on brand AI content, and more ways to list what you offer. Whatever type of website you're trying to create, they have the assets for you. Whether you're trying to showcase your work, your photography, your videography, you can create a beautiful online portfolio. If you're in e-commerce or you're starting a side hustle, you can collect payments, create invoices, keep everything from your payments to your sales all in one place. So it's super easy. And you can head over to squarespace.com/toast right now for a free trial. When you're ready to launch, use our offer code TOAST to save 10% off of your first purchase of a website or a domain. So it's squarespace.com/toast. That's the free trial. And when you're ready to launch, the code is TOAST, TOAST. Use that to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. Today's episode is also brought to you by Haya. It's back to school season, and there's something that keeps us up at night as parents, which is that our kids are the first generation growing up on ultra-processed foods, and what are the long-term side effects we're only beginning to understand. And that's exactly why Haya exists, to give parents a real solution in a market flooded with kids' vitamins that prioritize candy-like appeal over actual nutrition. Some children's vitamins on the market contain up to 7 grams of sugar per serving and are stuffed with artificial additives, petroleum-based dyes, while Haya has taken the total opposite approach. They have 0 sugar, 0 gummy additives, just clean nutrition, and the crazy thing is that kids actually love them. The taste, the experience, the bottle. My nieces and nephews love like the way that they run across the house when it's time to take their vitamins. Makes it so easy. They worked alongside pediatrician and nutrition scientists. The chewable multivitamin is a powerful blend of 12 organic fruits and veggies, plus 15 essential vitamins and minerals. So vitamin D, B12, C, zinc, folate, all the foundational nutrients that support immune health, brain function, mood regulation, and more. Of course, it's vegan, non-GMO, dairy-free, allergen-free, gelatin-free, nut-free. They have thought of everything, and they're NSF certified and received the Clean Label Project's highest purity award for certification. You can now find Haya in person at Target stores nationwide or order directly from their website with a special deal we worked out to receive 50% off your first order on any of their products. To claim the deal, you have to go to hayahealth.com/toast. It's not available on their regular website, HIYAHEALTH.com/toast, to get your kids the full body support that they need. Today's episode is also brought to you by the ASPCA Pet Health Insurance Program. If you've ever found yourself awake at 2 a.m., phone in hand, Googling things like, is this normal for dogs, or do I need to call the vet right now? Know that you're not alone. Those unexpected moments are part of having a pet, which is exactly why ASPCA Pet Health Insurance exists. It helps take some of the financial stress out of vet care so you can focus more on your pet and less on the cost. The ASPCA Pet Health Insurance Program offers customizable accident and illness plans that can fit into your budget, your lifestyle, and even your pet's particular quirks. Because let's be honest, vet bills can add up fast. ASPCA Pet Health Insurance has been around for almost 30 years and has covered over 1 million pets. And when it's time to submit a claim, it's easy. Just use their app to receive reimbursement for eligible vet bills. It'll go directly into your bank account so you can get back to focusing on what really matters, which is, of course, your pet. So to explore coverage, visit aspcapetinsurance.com/toast. That's aspcapetinsurance.com/toast. Again, that's aspcapetinsurance.com/toast. This is a paid advertisement. Insurance is underwritten by either Independence American Insurance Company or United States Fire Insurance Company and produced by PTZ Insurance Agency Limited. The ASPCA is not an insurer and is not engaged in the business of insurance. To explore coverage, visit aspcapetinsurance.com/TOAST. Today's episode is also brought to you by Roback. We have very big and exciting news for you today. Secret project reveal. You're going to be very happy to listen to this episode because you are getting the first notice that the viral sensation, the Roback mock neck, is officially back in stock. So you definitely remember this one. It had a break the internet moment when it first launched. Every influencer on our feed was wearing it. It was seriously everywhere, and now it's finally being brought back in the original American flag embroidered style, plus the most insane bright blue color. So it's very Princess Diana coded, the iconic picture of her wearing the mock neck with the biker shorts. Well, Roback has both. So if that look has been sitting on your Pinterest board, you can finally make that dream a reality. We've also been loving their 90s fashion vibe. Roback has been bringing it to their women's collection. And word on the street is that it's this fall is going to be a huge women's line, which we're really excited about. But back to the mock necks. They sell out every single time. They're super viral. So I will say it again. These will not last. Get yours before they sell out again. And then you can use our code. As you guys know, we're longtime partners of Roback. We love their stuff. I also love their men's stuff. Ben says that their golf stuff is like a real performance quality. Use code TOAST on Roback.com for a generous 20% off your first order through the end of this week. That's Roback, RHOBACK.com. The sweatshirt that we're talking about is the Bedford mock neck, but we also love their active dresses, their biker shorts, their sports bras. All of their active wear is like really great. And then check out the loungewear for both the men and the women. Super cozy. And you can use code TOAST for 20% off your first order through the end of this week.
Thank you, Turdback.
You're welcome.
Jerdback.
All right, Dear Toasters, our weekly advice segment. If you ever want to write in, we would love to hear from you. DearToasters@gmail.com. That's the email. Or head over to our website, thetoastpodcast.com. There's a little submission box, totally anonymous. You don't have to worry about any of that. Ready? Mm-hmm. Which one should I start? Oh. Hey, Swirlies. This weekend, I noticed something was off with my boyfriend. I got on Instagram later in the day and I saw that his friend got engaged. This friend is a girl who he's been friends with since college and they currently work together. They work in finance and in a heavy drinking work culture, so they're together all the time. The whole weekend, he was so miserable to be around and so snappy. We've been together for almost 5 years. We're talking about getting engaged. But we haven't even looked at rings or anything. Am I wrong to be concerned at how weird he was being and think that it correlates to her engagement? Help, I'm spiraling.
Yeah. If it is we don't know why he's in a mood. Like, it could be something else. But if he is in a mood because his friend got engaged, like,
who's a girl?
That's really weird.
Yeah. And I would just bring up the engagement to him and see if he flinches. Because, we also could just be like making this up that like that's why he's upset.
Then see how he reacts. But you could also like have a conversation if he seems to like have a poor reaction and be like, how does that make you feel? Like,
yeah,
you know.
And I don't know how old you are, but like 5 years and like you haven't looked at rings yet. Like I would start putting pressure.
Oh, for sure.
That's just like a long time.
I would be putting pressure.
I would be putting pressure.
If that's what you want.
I mean, I think it is. She says, we're talking about getting engaged, but have not looked at rings or anything.
Yeah, you know, but like some people have different wants. So if that's what you want.
Yeah, some people have different wants. That's true. But so, like I'm just assuming like that she wants to be engaged
in a timely manner.
Yeah, I think like most women do. Not everyone, of course, and it's okay if you don't. It's okay if you don't.
Not everyone.
But some of us do.
So if you're some of those people, put pressure.
You dead ass like could be making this up, and for that, like you need to move on.
But it's also like not a great idea to like put pressure when he's like in a mood.
Right, and he's like pining over another girl? Question mark?
Yeah, this sucks.
You have to bring it up to him and just like study him, be like a body language expert. Because either like this man, I mean, everyone's allowed to be in a mood. It happens to me all the time. But either like he's in love with another girl,
is he in love
and
with
then you're just what the girl who wasted 5 years. Like you kind of need to hop on this ASAP.
You need to figure this out.
Have you ever had a feeling about them before this? Like, is there any history or weird behavior or text messages, like anything? Do you know that they like hooked up in college? Like, is there anything, or you're just straight up pulling this out of thin air? Because sometimes, like when someone's in a bad mood, like sometimes there's no reason.
Yeah.
Like maybe he's on his period, you know, like. But sometimes there is a reason.
If he is confirmed in a bad mood because she got engaged, like you have a problem. But that's
really
not
weird.
Necessarily the case.
And also, like, you could like have a crush or whatever, but like to be like so upset for a few days.
No, and like not be happy for your friend.
No, but let's say like he like likes her a lot. To be so upset by someone's engagement, like that it affects your mood for multiple days, like you're in love with her. Like it's not just a crush. Like you love her, bro.
Yeah.
I kind of ship. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
But
you have to find out.
Yeah, but then
only you can tell. Like
her fiance would be single. I love a little partner swap.
Oh, very Shania Twain.
I love that.
What Shania Twain husband left for her best friend, and then Shania Twain ended up with the best friend's husband.
Yeah,
ex-husband. Who else does that happen to? Famous swaps.
There was someone else recently. I don't know.
Can I look it up?
I don't know if you'll be able to get like a succinct answer.
What are famous celebrity spouse swaps like Shania Twain? The Shania one is really crazy.
Yeah.
I think maybe Chad will know what I'm saying. The Shania Twain is probably the most famous example of the spouse swap. And then, Reba and Laura Stroud. Reba's ex-husband, Blackstock, later married Laura, who had been one of Reba's close friends. Reba did not marry Laura's ex, though.
Yet.
It's not the same.
Yet.
Not the same. Only you can tell us, like, if you think this man, like, you might just be drama queen or you might be, like, dead on balls. Good luck with that. Hey, girly swirlies. I am sick with disappointment. This one actually makes me sick. My husband has an investment that's been very profitable. We've pulled out money to help us build our life together. Yesterday, the investment took a nosedive and we're down almost $1 million. Before this, we discussed multiple times exit strategies that he ignored. I am very conservative and I've asked that we pull out money to buy a bigger home for our growing family, give us stability to allow me to continue to stay at home. I feel so betrayed and angry. Money's a hot button issue and spending for our family doesn't compare to this huge money loss. Help. How do I navigate this? I'm feeling angry, undervalued, and like our partnership is a sham. He did what he wanted to do, and we're both hurting. Signed, a toaster with intense cardboard anxiety.
Okay, I need to like just wrap my head around this because they had an investment that was doing really well.
Right. And I think she wanted to be like, let's call it. Like, let's take it out. This money can continue to let me stay at home and like let's just take our W and leave. And he was like, no.
Okay, well,
and
I'm glad they took out the money that they did along the way.
No, well, yeah, but they didn't really like.
Well, you know, she said a bigger house, like, but then they
they've pulled out over the little
good,
amounts. Thank God.
But like you had this good investment, but like he still has a job. The investment doesn't pay your day-to-day bill, so it was like a nice.
No, I'm with this girl.
No, I'm sick over the loss of $1 million, but like. How does it change your day-to-day right this minute if it was just sitting there?
I don't think she's worried so much about like how her day-to-day is going to change. It's like she is an equal partner in this marriage and like she wanted to take it out and she just got ignored. And look, she ended up being right. And if she ended up being wrong, like we wouldn't be talking about it. But like, honestly, you get to make your point because you lost $1 million.
Yeah.
I'm sick for you. I am sick for you. It's a cardboard nightmare.
And then like when the investment like goes to zero, like you still own those stocks, right?
Yeah, so that I'm thinking it's like an investment portfolio. And so yes, while the stocks are worth zero right now, it can always go up. So you don't
the company is worth zero.
You technically don't like own nothing. You own the companies, right?
Yeah.
Like something like that.
Yeah, so not all is lost.
Yeah.
But if it was always like this nest egg like for the future and like we have this like pot of gold waiting for us, that wouldn't have affected your day-to-day.
No.
So you should be okay.
I think she's going to be like fine in terms of...
You're just frustrated that you weren't listened to and you lost $1 million.
I mean, that is frustrating.
Yeah.
But you had $1 million to lose. No, I'm kidding. No, but that seems like it's your whole nest egg, like your whole, like your savings and everything. I'm really sorry. That's terrible. I would obviously use this as a teachable moment, like, because he wasn't listening to you regardless. And if things ended up going well, he'd be like, see. But the fact that it went wrong, like, only sort of proves for the next time, like, you should be listened to. So I would, like, obviously lament over the $1 million, but be, like, secretly happy that, like, you get to say you were right.
Win the argument and hold it over him forever.
Right. And hopefully, like, this informs future decisions. Like, that one time I didn't listen to Katie. We lost $1 million. Maybe I should listen to Katie now.
It was his investment?
Their investment. I don't understand. My husband has an investment that's been very profitable.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Your husband doesn't have anything. Like you all have stuff.
No, you all do, but like it was initially like his.
No.
So if he wants to steer the ship on his
No.
investment, he's
No, I'm
the
sorry.
one who made the good investment.
Like once you have
begin with.
kids, like it becomes a joint decision.
Of course, but like so say he doesn't want to sell the stock and she does. We're at an impasse.
We're at a standstill. Yes.
Like who has more weight?
Well, now you could say that you were right and a big fat I told you so. And
But
that's a
I mean,
very
all the
small
things
silver
that
lining.
She was saying at the end, she's like worried about she can't.
She's
trust
feeling
him.
angry,
Yeah.
undervalued, and like our partnership is a sham. That's drama.
That's drama. Your partnership is not a sham.
He did what he wanted to do, but now we're both
And you
hurting.
took some out along the way. I hope it was a lot. I hope you have a gorgeous house and just like live there. And I guess you still have to work and like, ugh. But
No, she doesn't work. She stays at home, but like,
she
they
does
need
stay at
that
home.
money for her to stay at home.
Right. But they weren't taking it out?
No, they were. We've pulled out money to help us build our life together.
Okay.
I'm really sorry. Like, obviously, this is.
I feel like I've lost my
I feel like throwing up for you, and I know that like is not what you want to hear. But just so you know, like, money's a social construct. Okay.
I just am very glad that they've taken it out along the way. I didn't lose all of the money.
Yeah, but I don't think they took out like a ton. I'm just like not getting that
I
vibe.
just like tell myself they did.
All right, third and final. Hey, Skitty Swirlies. I need advice on whether or not I should keep a secret from my husband. I think, well, I'm almost positive that he used the same cup I pee in to test my LH to clean his retainers. The other morning, I grabbed a plastic cup from this decorative set that we have. We never drink from them, really only use them for arts and crafts and other like non-drinking needs. I peed in it to test my LH, rinsed it out quickly with water, and then set it to the side to take it to be washed that evening. Well, I clearly forgot. And this morning, I walked into the bathroom and I noticed the cup has been moved over to his side of the sink and had his retainer cleaning solution in it. This is not the kind of cup we throw away, and the dishwasher and sink were empty too. My husband is a level 10 germaphobe. If he found out, I think he would throw up. Do you think I should tell him? Take it to my grave? Thanks. The place looks great.
Take it to your grave. Pee is sterile. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, although obviously don't tell him. Like seriously, what doesn't kill him makes him stronger.
And it will make him stronger.
They like need to come up with a better solution. Like I remember when I was like testing my LH for foo. Like you wake up, you have to do it first thing in the morning. So if you're sitting on the toilet and you're like, wait, you can't get up. Like it has to be your first pee. I literally like many times I have this huge can of hairspray, big sexy hair, you know, the big red one. And I took the cap off and I just peed in the cap. Like you desperate times.
Wow.
Can you take the strip and put it in the water of the bowl? No.
I like would use a red Solo cup.
Yeah, that you leave.
Swap it out here and there.
So I used a red Cello cup that I would like rinse and leave. But then when I had like a housekeeper come once or twice a week, she obviously threw it out. So like the day after I didn't know. And I would be like, all right, time for the hairspray bottle.
Yeah, you got to keep a stack of Solo cups, just like you keep a stack of like with your strips.
They need to come up with like a better.
They need to come up with like a bowl that goes in your toilet that catches your pee that you can test and then just like put it into the bottom of the toilet.
Yeah. Now, when you like would have a red cup, would you ever reuse it or no? Because I feel like I would reuse it for like many days.
Yeah, I think I would reuse it.
And you rinse it like with just hot water. Do you rinse it with soap?
No.
Okay.
No, because I don't want the soap to contaminate
No,
the
of course. I just thought like you would think it was gross.
No. Pee is sterile. Like I'm not scared of pee.
Pee is sterile.
I'm not scared of pee.
Actually, you could tell your husband that. It probably makes a great retainer cleaning solution.
Don't tell him because
you're fine.
And like sometimes it's like he's fine, so there's nothing that he needs to know, and it would just make him sick. So like, why?
Right. So
do
what?
You want to make
trying
your
to hurt
husband
him?
And it's like you're just saying it's like alleviate your burden when it's like actually the nicest thing you could do for him is carry the burden.
It would be very selfish.
You should carry the burden, and really, it's not a big deal. Like seriously.
Yeah. Today's segment is burden yourself.
Literally, like you're trying to get pregnant, like he can drink a little pee.
It's so
You're
fucking
about to be
true. You're gonna
inconvenienced
endure
for 10 months.
God willing. God willing.
Be cracked open.
So true. And your husband can't drink a little pee? I don't think so.
Grow up.
So true. Grow up. Thank you for writing in. Good luck on your journey.
Good luck on your journey.
And thank you to everybody who wrote in and shared their vulnerable truths with us. It's something we never take for granted, and we appreciate your openness more than you know. And if you have an update for us on how things turned out with our advice, you can send us an email with a little update, just right in the subject line, update. DearToasters@gmail.com. Thank you for a beautiful show.
How does $1 million go to zero?
Just disappear.
Unless it was like a fraud, you know?
Yeah. I'll be thinking about that one for a while.
You
like
know?
some people
And then
still
maybe
think about
she
the
was
guy
like,
who was
you
collecting
should
water.
Take your money out because this is a fraudulent thing. Because even if
She would have said that if she
even
thought
if the company starts to like go south, like $1 million to zero, that's not just like, oh, we had a like business is down.
a lot of people like have deer toasters that stick with them forever. Like the guy who was collecting water in the basement, or the girl whose husbands were like sending naked pictures of them. For me, like the $1 million loss will go down as like something I'll lose sleep over.
Yeah.
I'm wishing you the best.
Me too. I just would like
Drop
to
your
know,
Venmo in the
I would like to
comments.
know how much you took out over the years.
Yeah, we need like a bit of a financial report.
Was it $1 million?
Right.
If it was like if you had earned like $1 million on it and enjoyed $1 million, like I could. $1 million.
Right. No, I'm gonna
gained, $1
guess
million
like
lost.
100,000. Like over the years, you would take like 10,000, 20 for like a house or I don't know.
There's more to the story.
Yeah.
I'll watch it on American Greed.
Thank you guys so much for listening to the Toast Millennium Morning Show, where we deliver the fast-paced stories you need to know every Monday through Friday on YouTube. So you're watching us on YouTube, please feel free to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. We're also available as podcasts on our podcast. We found us at Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube, wherever you listen to podcasts. Find us. So Toast, leave a 5-star review about how beautiful, stunning, and wickedly talented we are.
That.
Hope you guys have an amazing day, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Love ya. Bye.